This needs to be red. There we go. What's going on, guys? My name is Ryan, and today we're going back. So I said earlier this week that I wanted this to be a new era for the channel, and you know, I had a different video planned for today, but I thought, let's start a new era by reflecting on the old one. So today, we're gonna make a Cominturismo, but for the whole family. And let's begin by taking off this jacket because I live in Florida and this is hell. That's better. Now we can, you know, still get the vibe of the coat, but you know, I'm not suffering intensely. So there's a couple issues with this. So first off, the original body was a 1971 hatchback, and as it would seem, that body is no longer with us. Rest in peace, the Cominturismo body. It is gone. I mean, it might still be in here, but I have perused vigorously, and I've seen nothing. This one, I feel like it captures some of the same feel, you know, and it's tiny as shit. So we're gonna use this one, and we're just gonna, you know, hope that we can mess it up. It looks like it was already getting messed up a little bit there, so maybe we have our work cut out for us, or you know, maybe the opposite of that, I guess. So this stuff's all pretty simple. I mean, the car's bad, so dump the quality on this. It's 1972, by the way. All right, so classic inline 3, because of course it is. That's probably a little large. Let's just go ahead and make that a 0.4 liter. That should be plenty sufficient. None, cast iron, of course. I said that backwards, but like, you know, you get the idea. And I'm gonna leave all this stuff. I think, you know, we'll go ahead and try and tune it, like maximum effort, totally. Cast log, absolutely none of that crap. We don't need that here. And we are knocking. We're knocking on the door of perfection. Maybe we make that red. A nice red engine block, because of course that's the kind of thing that would be priority. So we are knocking, but we do have a crisp 1.5 horsepower that we're working with, and that, oh, that might be a bit too much. I mean, at least we got, you know, 15 pounds of torque. It's running too rich. Oh, yes, that is the problem. Oh yeah, look at that. That is a line. For those of you unaware, that is what a line looks like. Quality's feeling a little high though. I don't know. Maybe we should just, you know, like do that a few times. Ooh, 9.2. Although everything is negative 15 now. 11.5. Now that is the ticket. All right, let's hear how it sounds. It's absolutely clipping the audio. That's enough of that. What kind of magic can we create? So unfortunately, okay, it looks like we can get that little front tuft. That's crucial. As long as there's a little bit of quirkiness going on, I think all is fine. This is starting to look more and more like something that could be a Cominturismo. Like, it's just starting to look bad. You know what it needs? It needs the pop-ups. That's what's missing here. Is it just me, or did that just pull the whole thing together? Okay, we need a big old plastic bumper bar. It's not plastic yet, but trust. There we go. Okay, it also had really tiny fog lights and a license plate that says sport. Okay, for some reason, it's defaulted this to a brake light, which I don't understand. I also don't understand why it needs another set of turn signals, but it's getting them. It's looking very cute, I must say. And then just little baby exhaust. Perfect. I still don't know why there's not a hammer and sickle in the base game. I always have to resort to making one out of a few letters. Just for the record, I understand exactly why there's no hammer and sickle in the main game. And the question is, do I try and cram an interior into it? Do I care enough? You know, on the one hand, no, I don't care at all. But on the other hand, I feel like this just needs something new. So I guess we'll give it a try. See, I was gonna just put this in there, but it honestly feels too high quality. Too many curves in that one. I don't know if it would come with vents. It's still got vents. That's got a curve in it. That one only has 1 or 2 vents at least, so we're moving in the right direction. A glove box and an ashtray. Perfect. Oh, it does have vents. We'll say this is the signature model or something. I don't know. I kind of like the idea that you can just look over the dash and see the engine. Like, that just feels right to me for some reason. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Why does it have a radio? And obviously, there's an answer for that. Propaganda. You got to be able to listen to it on the go. I like to imagine somebody buying this and just thinking, wow, this truly is as good as it gets. I was gonna say I could try and push the seats further back to make it like a little better, but nah. I also quite like the idea of the trunk just being unfinished, just bare metal. So I think I'm gonna leave that there. Oh no, that looks like a screen. This car would most definitely not have a screen. We're gonna have to dial this back. Now I was thinking of adding a speedometer, but I honestly think that you could just eyeball it and you'll probably be close enough. Okay, that being said, I did just find this speedometer sticker. So, beautiful art. There are your switches that control all 3 features, 2 of which being headlights. I think the other one's just going to be the horn, because there's not really a button on the steering wheel for the horn. So, 1 switch for the pop-ups, 1 to turn on the actual lights, and 1 that is just a on-off for the horn. And there's the shifter. Okay. Beautiful. Now this is most certainly not what this mirror is meant for, but it feels like a very Cominturismo-esque inclusion, if you know what I mean. Yeah. That's the one. You know, I was thinking about the back, and it just occurred to me, this is totally an opportunity for more seats. So, yup, seats 7. Alright, so of course gonna be a 2-speed, actually maybe more gears would help it. Okay, more gears would definitely help it. I'm just gonna leave the spacing at 50 because honestly, I don't think it can be helped by that. Hard long lives, of course. And they're already looking pretty good. Deals, yeah. Drums, could optimize those, but quite frankly, we're not gonna need them. You know what, tires, everything else is low quality, so let's just go ahead and make this low quality too. No under tray, but we're still gonna somehow manage to skimp on that too. Obviously it's got 3 in the back. This is not, you know, this is one of those things like, it seats 5. But like we all know it seats 7. And then just cheapen out on everything. What's going wrong with it? Car's underpowered. Yeah. Ooh, 0.69. Well, I can't change it now. Ride height. We can only make it taller, which feels like a bad move, so we'll just leave it there. 12 inches. Anyway, I think that is this build completed. It has 11.5 horsepower. It weighs 2,000 pounds. Costs $4,000. That is a steal. It somehow does actually score points on safety. I think it's just because it's a giant block of steel. Again, emissions are immeasurable. And with that, let's export it to Beam. Alright, so here we are in Beam. And I'm gonna brace myself for the sound that I'm about to hear. It's great. Alright, let's see how this thing performs. It moves. Oh god, it's polluting. Well, so far, I would think it would beat the original in a drag race. Doesn't shift so well, though. Oh, it's struggling. It did make it up that hill, so that's a good sign. Oh, how's downhill gonna go? It's gonna hit 40. Wow. I don't know what to do with this car. Like, it's not fast. I can't, like, you know... I mean, I could give it a lap time, I guess. I don't know what track. I mean, it drives. What'd you expect? As far as it handles, I mean, it can't, it's gonna break 50, wow. Oh, it just, no? I think it just tried to shift. The exhaust is crazy. Hold on, how's the, oof. Ooh. Look at that. It's like it's puffing on a cigar or something. Yikes. That's a thick cloud. And dump the clutch. Ooh, crisp. It's like if I just park my camera right here. It's also, I mean, it's totally missing the exhaust. I also realized I totally forgot to put camera nodes in there, and it's also not even letting me see the interior, which is depressing. It's in there though. It's definitely in there. Okay, I exported another one. Let's see if this one has windows that you can actually see through. Perfect. Now we have the true vehicle. But let's see if we can just... Aw. Let's just pretend what it would have been like. I can't get started on this hill. Just imagine a whole family just sitting in there. You know, just going for a drive in their Cominturismo for the whole family. Just, you know, enjoying life, adjusting the little mirror, flying past other Cominturismo owners who couldn't break 30, and this is not an optimal camera for driving. Jesus. Handbrake. was something. This is driving. Okay, so you know what? Let's go to a different location. This is not what I wanted. Let's go to Hirochi Raceway. And we know how the Cominturismo did back way in Season 1. We have its lap time still. And I don't think the track has changed too much, so it should still be comparable. Okay, it looks like the Cominturismo, the original, did it in 5 minutes, 52 seconds, 0.21. I said that totally weird. 5:52. That's all we gotta beat. All right, let's hope I remember what actual route I took because it's been a while. But I am going to start a timer here. Ooh, I can see myself in the monitor. That's fun. Anyway, oh, now I can see the Bolko. I'm getting so distracted. Point is, stopwatch at 0. We're gonna do this in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're off. If you're wondering how I pulled off that little trick, I simply used my other hand to accelerate. It's impressive, I know. All right, now I think that I went left here, but I remember that this was the first car, or the Cominturismo original was the first car I did. So it was the first car of the season. So the track that I took for the rest of the season was completely determined by which track it was, or which route I should say, that the Cominturismo could actually make it around. Because I remember, like, there's an incline right here, up to the right. And I was gonna go up that hill there and do that route. But the Cominturismo couldn't make it up, so I had to go this way. Where are we at? We're at 1 minute and 31 seconds. I think we've got this in the bag. Thing is, you know, you might be impressed by its performance, but think about it when you got a full family in there. Then we're probably gonna be on similar terms with the original, albeit with worse shifting, although more frequent shifting. So, pros and cons. Ooh, coming into the final sections here. Will we beat 5 minutes? I surely think we will. Yeah, we're gonna beat that time. There's no way we don't beat that time. Okay, and final stretch. Hold on, I gotta switch hands. And cross the line. Sounds much more high performance when it's coasting. Anyway, 3 minutes, 3 seconds. We definitely beat that time. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know down in the comments. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and if you're interested in getting yourself a Cominturismo family, or the babushka as I've named it, for whatever reason, get in line now. The availability starts in 4 years. Anyway, again, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all in the next one.